because I didn't realize stock was real money. I had no idea how stock worked and I didn't want to sound like an idiot. To show you how little I knew about money and finances, when I was negotiating my salary at Microsoft, which by the way was the first time I ever negotiated salary, they offered me on hire stock and it was, let's say $10,000. I feel like that's what I remember. And I was just like, well, instead of on hire stock, can you just give me that money in like cash? Like, can I just get a cash bonus, like a sign-on bonus? And they were like, well, we're not gonna give that to you instead of, but we can give you an additional. So they gave me like a 5K sign-on bonus. And I thought that was just so crazy. I was like, oh my God, like, what is this? Because I didn't realize stock was real money. I had no idea how stock worked and I didn't want to sound like an idiot. So I didn't tell my recruiter. I had no idea what that was. And now with my clients, I always say like one of the parts of the service that I really enjoy is like the benefits analysis and just explaining to you your offer in the way that I wish somebody would have explained to me, because a lot of times recruiters just assume that you know how it all works. But even I myself was a recruiter and I didn't know how it all worked, and no one really sat me down and was like, do you need help? Like, can I explain this for you? Do you understand what on hire stock is? Do you understand what an ESPP is? I didn't know what any of that was, but I didn't want to sound dumb when I talked to recruiters. So when they did finally explain it to me, it was because I was already an employee and I needed to understand how it worked to talk to people about it, but I had no idea. And I think also a lot of recruiters who are extending these offers probably don't have the biggest idea either. So they don't explain it in full detail because sometimes they don't know. But I just try to like decode things with my clients so they understand what's real money, what's not real money, because I feel like no one really explained that to me.